Hello everybody and welcome to this week's AVARigs. To my left, as always, I forgot to say my name. All right, cut that. Get that out of here. Don't you keep it either. Don't do it. Hello everybody, welcome to this week's AVARigs. My name is Wesley, as always, and to my left, I have a very, very, very beautiful liquid-cooled system. We don't have a lot of these on the AVARigs, and we actually have quite a few coming through, so expect some more content in the future. What do you think I'm doing? That's too late now! God!
What else are you doing? You could just be tapping your foot, okay?
You just ruin everything. This is Parker, ladies and gentlemen, the assembler that built this beautiful, beautiful computer. He was supposed to peek his head up at a certain time, but he didn't. But nonetheless, he is here. You can stand up now.
I can stand up now.
You can stand up now. You can, yes. He is going to tell you about this system, just break it down for you as always. So I am going to throw it over to Mr. Parker.
All right, so hey guys, right here we've got a nice little gaming workstation mix system. They have a 10980XE, which is a large, very powerful workstation CPU, but they tied it together with a nice little 2080 Ti, which will help them for any video editing needs, any gaming they want to do, all of that. They've got about 32 gigs of RAM, helps them for any other workstation stuff they want to do while still not being so much as to be too much for gaming. It's all paired together on an X299 Prime board. Wonderful board. It's a little on the cheaper side, but it gets the job done and it helps out really well. It's all powered by this big, gigantic 1600 watt P2 and cooled by a bunch of Alphacool components. So we've got our 360 in the top, our 280 in the front, and as well as their GPXN GPU block and water block. So,
Not very a small system, to be honest.
well, it's as big as it needs to be. So it's a pretty basic system for workstation stuff, other than the CPU is very powerful. It's top of the line for Intel right now without going into the Xeon workstation stuff. Yes, it is very powerful.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. For workstation tasks, it'll crush anything they throw at it. With the 2080 Ti and the 10980 XT, as well as 32 gigs of RAM, it'll run through anything you want it to do. They could be running games and video editing at the same time if they wanted it to. They threw in a DVD drive as well, which is a little outdated these days, but it does help for anything they want to put on that's on physical media, like CDs, DVDs, everything like that. And for cooling, they threw in a extremely large Alphacool water cooling loop, which is super helpful for keeping it cool because that 1090 XE runs really hot. And when paired with the 2080 Ti, you've got the two warmest components on the market developing heat, and with a 360 in the top and a 280 in the front, you're going to keep everything as cold as a cucumber. Building it was a particularly difficult system just because of how the runs are. We have a run specifically back here that runs from the radiator, one radiator to the next, that is a huge giant U. Super difficult because there's no tension really to hold it in place, and it has to go around the DVD drive. As well as from the pump to the GPU is difficult because the GPU can often sag and will move that particular tube. Definitely a fun system to build. Of all the systems I built, it's probably one of my favorites. I really like this orange coolant. It really makes it pop when you compare it to the Be Quiet orange. It matches really well, and it lights up this block extremely nicely.
How quiet is this thing?
I can't even hear it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, that is going to do it for this week's AVARigs. Thank you to Parker for coming on and telling us about this build, breaking it down for us. He did a heck of a job, if I do say so myself. Beyond that, if you like this system, as always, you can always come and check out what we have at AVADirect.com. If this is a system that interests you, you can go to AVADirect.com. We do have a designated liquid-cooled section in our website, or you could reach out to our awesome sales team and they can help you every step of the way to design a liquid-cooled system that is of your dreams. But beyond that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. I'm Wesley.
I'm Parker.
You probably didn't hear him, that's fine. But beyond that, thank you, and we will see you next time.
If you like the PC in this video, be sure to contact our sales team at sales@avadirect.com, or you can head over to our website by clicking on the link in the description below. You can choose from many pre-built options, gaming or workstation based, or use our configurator to build the PC of your dreams. Be sure to click that thumbs up button and subscribe, and don't forget to follow our social media channels at avadirect.com.
And to hear the do-loo. Oh, is it? That's awkward.